When I was asked to share a story with the Girls Got Life Foundation, I was very honored for the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful organization that is founded by Dr. Kathy Oliver. And I was very intrigued by the core development tools, which are leadership, integrity, family values, and education. And when it came to my mind to share a story, it was concerning my daughter in her middle school years. And we were having some issues in the subject of math. But not only the issues in the subject of math, but we were having an issue with a substitute teacher that was there long term. And my daughter, she was always sharing with me, Mom, I'm always trying to look out for the other students. And my daughter, she was a little more full than the rest of the students. So, children would look to her to be a bully, but she was not. She was a very integral young lady and showed wonderful leadership skills by being the mother hen and looking to look out for the other students. Well, with that being said, this teacher did not like that too much. Not only that, with her having some issues in math, she really was not very helpful in helping my daughter with the needs that she had. So this caused a problem. And it causing a problem, I went to the vice principal of the school. And the vice principal of the school, he was always, really raving over this substitute teacher. She's really great. She really does a good job. And I just kept saying to him, I said, something is not right. My daughter is not getting the help that she needs. It's a very uncomfortable setting. I really would like for her to be put into a different class. And he was very adamant, no, let her stay in there. That very same day that I had that conference, it was in the morning. He called me in the afternoon and he said, I must apologize. And I was like, why? He said, there was something that happened with your daughter. I took care of it, but I want you to know that I'm going to be moving her to another class. Well, that was very concerning because I was like, well, share with me a little bit more. And he began to share that there was a student in the class that had hit my daughter. The teacher did not have control of the class, so it happened, on her watch. And I was like, okay. So when I talked to my daughter, I said, hey, what took place? She said, well, Mama, I was helping one of my friends, and there was a little boy in the class, and we were all sitting in Indian style, but he came and he kicked me, and he kicked me on my shoulder. I said, okay. And what did the teacher do? She said she did nothing. Now, my daughter's helping a student, but my daughter needed help herself. But when that happened and the teacher did nothing, the young man then came back and kicked her again and kicked her this close to her eye. And I said, wow. That was one of the most disturbing things that I had ever encountered with my daughter in that setting. And the long story short of it all was that, my daughter, she showed leadership skills in showing that even though she may have been a little bit bigger than the other students, she taught them how to be nice and how to be kind. But not only that, her integrity in wanting to do what was right and helping those that were seemingly less than her was super amazing. But above all, the family values of her knowing that we loved her and we were very concerned about her had her to know that when she told me the whole story, I was definitely going to be there and I was definitely going to stand up for her. Her education is very, very important, and it's, it was an issue then, over the years, in those younger years, if they're not developed the way that they should be, it can cause issues down the road. But God has been very faithful concerning her, even in that incident where it also shed light on the leadership and the administration of the school. To know that you can't put all your trust in these people, you need to be very mindful that when a parent has concern, you should do something about it. So it was a lesson for my daughter to know that if anything is not correct, hey, let me know. Not only that, it was very, very important to be able to give her that consolation that if anything ever happens that's out of pocket, that's not right, you let your mom know. You let your mom know. We're going to make sure that we do everything to make sure that things get better. So, with that being said, just to encourage the girls to know that whatever's going on, if it doesn't seem right, or if you're not being treated appropriately, just don't stand by and be somebody's doormat. you know, be that one to be able to say, hey, that's not nice, that's not right. And to be able to know that even if you're a little bit bigger than the other girls, or, if you have shorter hair or whatever the case may be, you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and God has something great in store for you. So, again, I'm thankful for this opportunity to share on today. And just like to encourage you all, every third Saturday at 12 noon, I host a session called Talking Over Tea. We declare and decree that you can be a better me while we're talking over tea. So if you have the opportunity to get on Facebook, you can find me, Alethea Nichols Taylor, every third Saturday talking over tea. I love to have you partner with me. I pray God's blessings upon you and grace and peace to you all.